Oh shit.
Yeah. Episode episode 20.
6.
That's right.
Yeah. hold on. Famous NBA player
Who rocked
that
26?
has worn the number 26. Hey, Buddy Jeanette, the only Hall of Famer to ever wear number 26. Oh, that's interesting.
Not know who that is, but
I
shout
don't
out
I
to
don't
him.
I don't think I'm pronouncing it. I think it's Janetti. Buddy Janetti? Let's see. Gene Net. I'm
It's
horrible with
Jeanette.
names.
It's Jeanette.
Hold on, let's see.
I'm
How
pretty
you
sure.
know
Cause that's Jeanette.
how to pronounce Jeanette? American English, US version.
Oh my god. Nah, we're not doing this. I'm re-introing. Yeah.
Hold on.
Whatever. We're still rolling.
Yeah, it is Jeanette.
You bum ass.
Well, shout out to Buddy Jeanette, only Hall of Famer to wear number 26. Wait, are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, thank
We've
God.
been recording.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, yo.
Welcome.
Welcome, y'all. Episode 26.
6.
Chilling with Villains. I am Ozymandias, live from the BX. Shout out to New York. And on the airwaves, joining me is just Clown Prince today.
Yes, sir, from money earning Mount Vernon.
You already know the Lost Borough.
Facts.
The Lost Borough. And Magneto is very tired from bending metal all day, so he's kicking it. And
Man's is probably already sleep.
yeah,
It's 9:14.
and Zoom is currently in Newark, New Jersey, watching the Celtics game and doing news reports for DC. So today we're gonna get into some news that broke. Well,
Damn,
you're
if
listening
only we
today, but we
actually
recorded
had
yesterday. But yeah,
if only we actually had the DC correspondent with us today.
for real, he would have broke this all down. So guys, if we messed, if we pronounce names wrong or forget to mention something, just blame Zoom for not being here.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, man, HBO Max is coming.
Yo,
We gotta break this down a little bit.
yeah,
Like,
because when we were talking off mic, I was like, yo, Disney Plus got some decent competition.
yeah, I would say so. Most definitely. I
Real
mean,
decent competition.
like, I know there's people that are gonna get both. I know there's people. All right, so let's break it down real quick, just
Yeah.
so whoever has these accounts, like they know if they're gonna have to pay more or not. So HBO Max is gonna come in May of 2020. So next year, springtime, perfect time in my opinion for like a streaming service to come out. I don't know why. I just feel like going into the summer, like you know,
Who's going to go outside? I'm staying inside all summer.
yeah, maybe it's not the best time to come out with a streaming
For
service,
real.
but
But right before the summer, bro, everybody's gonna be like that AC bill is gonna be crazy.
but speaking of bills, it's only gonna cost you $14.99 per month. But here's the catch. If you are already an HBO Now subscriber who subscribes directly through HBO or through an AT&T cable provider, you will be upgraded to HBO Max automatically at no additional cost. So what does that mean? That means if you just finished watching Game of Thrones, if you just finished watching Euphoria, if you just finished watching Westworld, if you're watching Watchmen right now on your HBO Now account, don't bitch and moan about the price because you're going to be paying the exact same thing for more content.
Exactly.
So there you have it. They are coming out with fucking heat. We got Friends is being taken off of Netflix, getting put on that joint. We
Yep.
got Rick and Morty coming in from Adult Swim.
Oof. That lineup already. And wait. And Boondocks and the Boondocks.
The Boondocks, yes.
Every HBO show ever.
Oh wait, so just a quick side note, since we are talking about the Boondocks,
Yeah.
just wanted to give my condolences to the family and friends
For real,
of
man.
our guy, that guy, Jesus, Johnny Witherspoon, John Witherspoon, who passed away today. He's in the Friday movies. He is in the Boondocks, or mostly known as Pops.
For real, man. That's Pops right there, man.
So we lost a good one today. Real
Lost a
like
great one.
yeah, man,
Rest in peace, King.
exactly.
For real,
But
man. Like, that's crazy.
yeah, it's just like damn, like yo, they people getting old, man. We getting old, they getting older. Like
Yeah,
it
like
sucks.
I've like, when stuff like this happens, I remember when Robbie Williams died. I was just like, damn, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
bro.
That's out of nowhere. Or like, when Bernie Mac died, like that was crazy to me. I was like, yo, Bernie Mac, dude. Like,
Yeah, I
like
used to
I'm
love that show.
I'm scared to say any other names, but
Nah, we're
knock
not
on
going
wood,
to.
bro. Like it's just not that like they're family to us or anything, but people feel a certain way when you hear about
Yeah,
something, like especially about somebody
definitely,
who's
definitely.
affected your life somehow. I'm not saying
Yeah,
Pops changed my life or anything, but that's childhood memories right there from watching
yeah.
the
You
Wayans
you
brothers
knew
show and stuff.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like
so
you knew who that was.
exactly.
But yeah. Rest in peace, like we said, and now we'll get back to to
Back
the
to the program and
topic.
shout out to
Yeah,
Pops.
yeah. Shout out to
Love
Pops.
you, Pops.
Um, but yeah, dude, HBO Max will launch with about 10,000 hours worth of content, including original content and classic shows.
Oh my god.
Speaking of classics, right? So we are going to get every DC movie from the last decade on there, right?
Yeah.
So whether you loved it or you hated it, it's gonna be on there.
I can't wait to stream Justice League, bro. It's over.
It's already on HBO.
Oh shit.
I'm fucking dead. And so then I know some people like myself was like, wait a minute, from the last decade, that means I won't see the greatness that was Batman Begins or The Dark Knight. But they're like, no, stupid, because they're including every Superman and Batman movie from the last 40 years.
Yo. I mean, it's again, it should not be at a surprise. Time Warner owns all these guys, so it's just like duh, like. But it is really cool to know that, like,
Right.
yo,
Like, oh wait, what? Put
yeah.
the greatest DC movie on our own streaming service? Nah, we're not gonna do that.
Exactly. So like it's a way for them to get that edge
Right.
for people to have some sort of incentive to sign up, because as soon as I found out that they were including DC Universe stuff, I was like, yo, of course. Now the question is, will there be some sort of bundle with DC Universe Online and all that? Like,
Right. That's the only thing they haven't really discussed. All I know from what I've read is that the only show that's going to be streaming on both of the DC universe and HBO Max is season 2 of Doom Patrol. That's the only thing that they have mentioned in terms of
that's
you know,
interesting.
they should just, bring the DC universe into the HBO Max, just to have it all in one place.
Yeah, I really don't understand why that wasn't implemented somehow, because how much is DC Universe Online? What, $8 a month?
I Either that, yeah, I think 7 or 8.
Exactly. So it's
Right. Why
They're
why is someone gonna have to pay more?
exactly, they're profiting anyway. It's not like
I I'm gonna assume eventually people are gonna put it on there. Like, I mean, not people. What am I saying? Eventually, they're gonna put it. They're gonna put it on there.
yeah,
You know, because they're just gonna be like, well, yeah. What's the point of having it separate? Like, it just looks disorganized. And but uh, that's the thing, dude. So much is gonna go into it now, especially with the CW shows, because I know Batwoman is gonna be streaming on there now too. So I think it's gonna be streaming both
whoa.
on yeah, hold on. Let me go to I saw this on their Twitter account.
Wait, could this also possibly, while you look that up, I'm just like, could this
Yeah,
also be like Time Warner's version of Hulu in a sense? Because if
could
there's
be. Yeah,
because
definitely.
now could this also be like what Netflix does, that they buy the rights to certain seasons of TV shows and then they put them
Exactly.
on there, like Walking Dead
Yeah,
season 8 is now on Netflix. Like stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to
right,
Hulu that just gives you the current season and then it goes away after
right.
that. So that's interesting to know. They also don't have to buy rights. It's just that's their character. Like
Yeah,
they don't really need to
exactly.
ask CW for permission to do that because they own it. Wow, that's really
Yeah.
dope.
You see, they had tweeted, "We believe in those fighting for second chances and second seasons. Doom Patrol is coming back for season 2 here on HBO Max and the DC Universe." So that's the only
Wow.
thing they said about that. Let's see, what do they talk about? The CW shows. Cause this is yeah, it's gonna be weird, like, oh, this is gonna be on it, but the Flash isn't, or like, well, Arrow's on this last season, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, like Flash is not gonna be on it.
Yeah.
Um, so I think they will eventually find a way to just incorporate everything on here, which
Yeah,
I think would be better for them anyway.
exactly.
Even if they do have to raise the price a little bit, people are gonna be like, oh, okay, because then I could just unsubscribe to DC Universe, or what, like, like, instead of paying, $15 for HBO Max and $8 for DC Universe, they just do a bundle, and I'm paying less,
yeah.
you know,
But I don't even think they need to do that. I mean,
bro.
wait,
Look
wait,
at
wait.
this
Who that direct quote about the 50 million subscribers is from who? From the CEO of Warner Media?
from oh yeah, oh, I know what you're talking about. Hold on, let me
His
go back
name,
to
I got his name right here. John Stanky. Ah!
it. Yeah.
Oh, bro. Oh my
Oh,
god.
man, nah, he gotta change that last name. What's good with him?
Stanky.
Nah, oh yes, it was from Stanky.
All right. He also shout out to
Stanky,
Stanky.
yo, Stanky.
The
Stanky's goal is to hit 50 million HBO Max subscribers in the US by 2025.
And you know how you reach that 50 million, bro? By just implementing DC Universe Online, and when the any show that's on cable television, as soon as the season
Uh-huh.
ends, just put it up for streaming.
Right,
You do that, man. That's a solid game plan. And like now let's move on to talk about possibly of them developing films for HBO Max from
right.
DC.
Hold on, before we do that,
All right, what's up?
can I just hit you with what their Adult Swim programming is coming up?
Oh my
Bro,
god, I
the
forgot to mention Adult Swim. Yeah, you said Rick
the
and Morty earlier, right?
right, Rick and Morty,
Uh huh.
the
Boondocks.
Boondocks, like, plus 2 new seasons, Robot Chicken, and the award-winning animated series Samurai Jack.
Woo. I just dropped a bomb for that one. Samurai Jack is coming back.
Yeah, man. And then, oh yeah, right here I found a tweet. Fans of the CW can soon binge watch full seasons of their new shows on HBO Max, shortly after the season ends. So they do exactly what Netflix is doing, starting with DC's Batwoman and Riverdale. Oh, Riverdale spinoff Katie Keene. I don't really give a fuck. Whatever.
And it could be safe to assume for Flash and Black Lightning and Legends of Tomorrow and all that too, right?
That's the thing. I don't know. It just mentioned Batwoman. So and the crazy thing is like when I go on their tweets, like all their tweets about DC, a lot of it is released the Snyder cut. Like,
Hmm.
yo, when I tell you Twitter, like Snyder Twitter went on a frenzy yesterday. It was like every tweet you went on that had something DC related, it would be like hashtag release the Snyder cut. If imagine HBO Max just came out and finally, our last thing to talk about here today is hashtag release the Snyder cut, bro. Everybody would have went crazy. I don't care how you felt about Just League. I don't care how you felt about Batman vs Superman. One way or another, you want to watch that cut. So you would have.
No, I yeah, I'm
You
I'm
feel me?
interested. Yeah, I'm interested. It's it's
So
it's gonna be again. That's like yo, like I'm gonna compare this feeling I have about the Snyder Cut or just the notion of a possibility of it, like because I understand he says it exists, but how much of it is really done? How much of it has to get worked on by CGI animators?
and I don't know if you saw, but Jason Momoa had put on his Instagram story, and he was like, "Oh, I had posted something really fast, but I wasn't supposed to just yet." And then he started laughing. He was like, "Oh, but something's coming, y'all. Something is coming." I'm just like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about?" And he's seen the Snyder cut.
Wait, hold on. He's seen it.
Yes, Zack Snyder has showed him the Snyder cut. He has talked about it. Like Jason Momoa has talked about it on his Instagram that he's seen it and he loved it. I feel like, bro, I feel like they're gonna drop that shit, bro. They just teasing. I don't know why. I just
See,
got a
all right,
feeling,
now
but I don't want to get my hopes up and get disappointed.
see that's the thing. Like Warner Brothers is really weird because they you completely kill a vision
Right,
of one director that that was kind of before his time in terms of content, I guess it's safe
yeah,
to say, because nobody was ready for that and everybody at that time was already 8 years in to the MCU.
right.
So wait, no, not 8. Yeah, 8 years in at that point. And imagine if imagine there is for sure a Snyder cut that is finished and ready to go and can be seen. They missed out on an opportunity there to just release it in theaters.
Facts.
I think they could have gotten away with that. Maybe marketing would have been a mess, but the thing
Fuck
is
it.
that why go through all the trouble of firing a director, trying to clean up the mess that you made, and then come back and go, oh, but this is the real version.
You
Forget
know
that
what,
one.
man? That's a conversation for another time.
It is. It is. It
There's
is.
also a show coming out. It's called Americana, and
Okay.
it's created um by the um the woman who plays Okoye in the MCU,
Ooh.
and
The
it's
Niagara.
she's yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she created, she's producing and starring, and it's gonna no, she's creating and producing, and it's gonna star Lupita. Uh, yeah,
Lupita. I fuck
yeah.
with Lupita, bro. Shout out to all my, shout out to I guess a single percentile, but shout out to our listeners from the United Kingdom across the pond. You already know what it is, bro.
But yeah, dude, like, yo, they're not playing around. For all the Doctor Who fans, that's all the 10 seasons are gonna go on there, and plus another season being renewed. CNN originals, what's his name? Conan is going on there. So yeah, like you said, it's basically like like they're turning into like a Hulu.
Nah, they showing Hulu up.
That's facts. And and we haven't even got right, like you said, we haven't even got to the good shit yet. Or not the good shit, but we haven't even gotten to like the DC stuff.
Yeah, we
Which yeah, we could break down a little bit. It's
wait,
just
wait,
like
wait. But before we go into DC stuff, so is there anything else from the Warner side that's not DC related? Anything else? Oh, Game of Thrones.
yes, House of the Dragon, a Game of Thrones prequel is coming.
Okay, so previously we were gonna get the prequel that we were gonna get before that starred Naomi Watts that we mentioned earlier.
Yes.
That
It,
one got shut down for
yes, it was
production reasons. Right?
it was gonna focus on the Age of Heroes. It got canceled. They shot the pilot. I'm assuming they didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
What do they say about it? We can probably read
I
here.
read that Dika shooting was difficult.
Yeah,
That like production was difficult, like trying to get that pilot together.
yeah.
My issue with all of this is the same issue I have with Warner Brothers, the studio.
Okay,
Take your damn time.
right.
Take
You
your
feel like
damn time.
they're trying to rush it too much, right?
Yeah, like dude, yeah, you guys are on top. You guys are on top. Like there's nobody there's no premium subscription service or cable service that matches up to HBO. I don't want to hear anybody telling me that Showtime is bigger than HBO or Epics or Stars or
Nah,
whatever the hell else is out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Before HBO was Netflix before Netflix.
yeah,
So, like,
yeah.
it's crazy, man. It's
It
crazy how
is.
like y'all winning clearly, and y'all want to just keep eating. Like, we get it. Like, like let's say they would have waited at least 2 more years to start production on it.
Uh huh.
2 years is still a short time. Game of Thrones finished this year. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's true.
That shit finished this year. Like, it's been a crazy ass year. But, like, god damn, like let your W ring out for a bit, man.
Speaking of that, you know what's so funny?
What?
You do you watch Big Mouth on Netflix?
Dude. Yo. Yo.
Yeah, shout
Yo,
out to
let
all the Big Mouth lovers.
yo, let me give him a round of applause. To Jordan Peele, Nick Kroll. Wow. Dude, me and my girl came back from a night out this past weekend. And like she was like, we went to BBQs. Shout out to BBQs. Not the one in Bay Plaza though. Um we didn't get to go there that day,
Got you.
but yo, I had a 64-ounce pitcher of Sam Adams cuz they didn't have Heineken.
Okay. Okay.
Fam, I left that shit with 8 ounces left because I was just like, yo, I'm getting too twisted.
Oh, you was done Zito?
Nah, I wasn't. I wasn't. I felt a slight buzz, but it wasn't
He
crazy.
tried to flex for the
And we got back home, and I was like, you know what? Let me throw on Big Mouth.
Yeah, son.
And I took a couple hits too. You know what I'm saying? It was a little smizzed,
Uh-huh.
but I'm kidding. No, I'm dead ass. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, uh, I put on Big Mouth, and dude, from the opening scene, I was like, "Yo, Big Mouth,
Uh-huh.
Big Mouth is like Adventure Time and The Simpsons put together."
That shit is incredible, dude.
It is like the writing is amazing, like just the art. You know what I'm saying? Like the art behind it, it's really dope. Watch.
Are are
What's up?
are you caught up by any chance?
Nah, man. I just said I
You just
started it.
oh, you said this weekend. This
Yeah,
weekend, my
yeah,
fault.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've only seen the first 2 episodes. After the second episode, I started falling asleep. Not because of the show,
because it was late.
Cause it was
And
mad.
you was
Yo, it
and
was
you
like
was
3
and you
a.m. and I was like smacked on the couch, bro.
not
Like,
gonna lie, you was a little schmid.
yeah.
But nah, yeah, the reason I bring it up is because so in season 3, right, they introduced this new character,
Uh huh.
and it's voiced by a lady who is in Westworld, right? And so obviously they break the fourth wall all the time in that show. Well, you probably haven't seen it yet within the first 2 episodes, but like you'll see they break it a lot, and it's
Yeah.
pretty funny. Like they'll make jokes because obviously they're on Netflix, a Netflix original. They'll be like, they'll look at the camera, they'll be like, how many people are watching this? You know, like we gotta start doing shit because HBO is like killing it right now with Game of Thrones and stuff. You know, so like it's hilarious to see that, and so this new character was talking to another character, and she was like, "Oh, you want to watch Game of Thrones?" And then the character just looks at the camera, is like, "Nah, I'm more of a Westworld fan," and like smiles because the actress who was voice acting is in the show Westworld. So it's pretty. I thought that was pretty funny.
Super meta.
Yeah. So I think it's great. Yeah. Like, and it goes back to your point. Like, yeah, dude. Like, even like people that created this are talking about HBO because everyone knows HBO is such a fucking powerhouse. Like in terms of their content, you know?
And you know that HBO has a. All right, a lot of y'all might not get this, but to all my NBA fans, at least the ones who are cursed with knowledge, to a s- to a to a certain extent, like us, as at least I believe,
Uh-huh.
HBO pulled a New Orleans Hornets in '96.
A word?
Yes,
How so?
because this is again my opinion. For y'all who don't know, the New Orleans Hornets drafted Kobe Bryant and then proceeded to trade him
Oh, where?
to the Lakers because they thought he was trash.
And the rest is
Yeah, and the
history.
rest is history. Now imagine in the year 2005, I believe they started production, or 2006, maybe 2006.
Hmm.
Um, a a graphic novel writer and a producer and a director go up to HBO and pitch this this content, right? And HBO goes, HBO's reason for this. I'm gonna tell you the name of the show after I say it, but HBO's reason for this is
Hmm.
that it was too violent.
Oh my God! Can I guess the show?
What show?
Um, it's very popular.
Yeah,
Is it still airing or it's done?
yeah, it's still airing.
It's still airing.
Yep.
Damn. All right. At least give me the network, or is that too much of a hint?
Nah, I'm just gonna say it.
Oh, come on. That's
Fine.
fun.
I'm not gonna give you the name of the network. That's gonna give it away right away.
Oh, The Walking Dead.
Yep.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember hearing about that actually.
Yeah, Walking Dead was pitched to HBO and they were like, nah.
Bro,
Imagine if The Walking
Walking
Dead,
Dead, Game of Thrones, like you,
dude.
and then imagine like Breaking Bad too was from HBO.
Oh, see, but see, that's the thing. See, that's like that's my point. Like HBO like has had their moments of just dropping the ball or the
Yeah,
potential ball. Hey
yeah.
yo. Nah, stupid. But like imagine if HBO would have been like, "Yo, let's chill out with this Game of Thrones. Let's take our time and see what we could do with it." That's
Yeah.
that same opportunity they missed with Walking Dead, I
Walking Dead.
believe. So,
Yeah, that's true, man. That's
but
crazy.
is that it though? Like from that side,
Yeah, and if we miss anything, guys, honestly, just Google it. You'll find
or
like the
blame
whatever,
Zoom?
or blame Zoom exactly. Um, just Google it and see if a show that you really like is going to be streaming on it now, and if you want just more details on it, just Google it. I'm sure as it gets closer to the release, more news and information is gonna drop. So yeah, now we're gonna talk about the grand finale, at least for us, which is the DC content.
Do me a favor, please. Yeah. Go to commercial.
All right, so we're back.
Yeah, we back.
All right, cool. Um, Now yeah. So first and foremost, I think we should talk about the shows. So we're gonna have three new DC shows, I believe. Um, two of which I feel are kind of irrelevant. Not irrelevant, but oh my god, I didn't even know this dropped. But okay, hold on. Well, I'll touch on that in a little bit.
We got time.
Uh, yeah, of course. Fuck, where'd it go? Greenland. Yeah, so we got Strange Adventures series announced. I have no idea what that is about. Do you?
Strange Adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Well, it's a DC show, so
Okay.
and it. Okay, so I'm gonna look it up, see if we find anything. Um,
Never heard of that.
Me neither.
Strange Adventures. And what? The Green Lantern joint? They're gonna do a
And
Green Lantern show?
yes, they are, and these are both being produced, I believe, by Greg Berlanti. He's developing. Yeah, he's developing those
Okay.
two shows, right? So Greg Berlanti, for those that don't know,
Yeah. Was his stat sheet?
he he was the screenwriter, the story writer, and producer of the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. But not all content of his is bad. So Greg Berlanti basically is the showrunner for all of the CW shows.
He's he is the king of cosplay.
So yeah, he wrote. He's a writer and producer for Arrow, writer producer for Flash, writer producer for Supergirl, writer producer for Legends. A producer for Black Lightning.
Damn, he can make
But
shit happen.
he is a writer for Doom Patrol as well.
Ooh, okay.
So right,
All right.
right.
All right.
And for those that watch Doom Patrol, y'all know that shit slaps. He is a writer and producer for Titans. Titan slaps. So
How about on Batwoman?
yes, he is the producer.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, he's very invested in DC, and I think if HBO, obviously, I think they're gonna give him liberty. I think they're gonna, and he's kind of want to rewrite his mistakes from the first Green Lantern movie that we got. So I think he's gonna come out with a good series. You feel me?
Yeah, he had a bad game with that one, but
You would even watch it.
dude, I no.
You didn't watch it, man.
That's the Venom of that decade. Green Lantern.
Yeah.
That or Jonah Hex for anybody who remembers that coming out.
Ooh, golly.
Jonah Hex was terrible.
It
I
was.
think I saw a little bit of it. And I was just like, "No, what is this?" And
So yeah,
and I think Red is DC too. Or is that like a separate comic company? I don't know.
nah, I don't think so.
All right. Anyway,
Oh, and I think there's one more show I don't think he's involved in, but it's the DC Superhero High. That's what it's called, I believe. Let me see. Yes, DC Superhero High. It's a half-hour comedy series. All right.
oh god, a sitcom.
It will. It's not revealed if DC Superhero High will be based on DC Superhero Girls franchise.
I mean, you're not.
Okay, I'm not really. Hey, who knows, right?
Exactly,
I mean,
because I feel like that about WandaVision now. But,
not
we'll
even
see.
that. Like I felt about that like with Doom Patrol. I'm like, who the fuck gives a fuck about these guys? And Doom Patrol's amazing.
Yeah, I gotta finish
So
that. I still haven't finished that.
do that, my guy. So yeah, and then if we want to talk about movies, HBO Max is like, yo, DC, we want y'all to produce. We want to lean heavily on y'all for 8 to 10 feature films.
See, now this changes a whole lot because now you're showing Disney up.
Yeah.
Because remember, Disney is producing films for theaters
Yes.
exclusively.
Right.
They do have some films that are launching with Disney Plus, I believe, like Lady and the Tramp, a joint with Anna Kendrick, shout out to her, and something else. I don't remember what it is, but they have a couple films that they shot specifically for the streaming service.
Right.
So HBO has a really bright idea here, especially since it's involved with comic books. So yeah, that's
So here's my question now to you.
what's up.
Let's say they start doing this, right? And it's getting love, they're getting subscribers. Do you think they'll even attempt to bring something on the big screen anymore?
They have to. They
You
have
think
to.
they, do you think they have to?
They have
So
to.
so then these films that will be on HBO Max, not the ones that are already made, the one that they will make, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like they say the 8 to 10. Will it be a part of the universe, or like the Henry Cavill Superman, Gal Gadot Wonder Woman, Ezra Miller Flash? Like, will it be a part of that universe, or will it
See,
be its own thing?
that's tough to say because equally those are expensive projects. If you're
Right.
if you're developing for streaming, that's still expensive. I think even more expensive than wide release because with wide release you get the investment of like theaters, you get the investment of ticket sales. Not that ticket sales and investment. Well, yeah, technically it is because you have to market it for theaters. So it's
So do streaming services only make money off the amount of people that are buying, like paying monthly? No, right? I think that it goes in
yeah,
more.
they no, of course they get investors, but remember this is Warner Brothers producing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, Netflix buying the rights for a film that was, shot for by another studio, but Netflix is probably distributing it. That
Right.
could be it, but remember the Netflix original films,
Hmm.
those are all investments. But
Right.
remember, Netflix doesn't produce movies out like, you know what I'm saying, like for wide release. So that's why it's easier for them. Warner on the other side, they're already a whole studio on their own. So like it's gonna be really expensive if they decide to
So what kind of movies do you expect them to make? Like these
probably
8 to 10?
probably for from the like they again they have an extensive universe so that they own all of the characters for, so they can legit just do like a beeline of characters. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you put your Lobo, your Booster Gold. Uh,
It's funny you say that because Greg Berlanti, right?
yeah,
He he was in the report that it was a report from Variety. He was previously working and developing a Booster Gold feature film. So maybe now they'll be like, hey, Greg, remember that Booster Gold feature film you mentioned? Why don't you start that back up whenever you get
exactly.
the chance?
Like that's a funky film, like a funky kind of genre film
Right.
because it's sci-fi.
Hmm.
So I think DC has the opportunity to continue on what they failed at with Suicide Squad. You know,
Yeah. And Variety also mentioned JJ. What's his last name?
J.J. Abrams.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, what is it?
Who also has an overall deal with Warner Brothers and who once worked on developing an unproduced Superman film. So,
Oh my god.
so we shall see. Yo,
Yo.
imagine they're like, yeah, you know what? fuck this. JJ, come here. Man of Steel 2. We just gonna stream that shit.
I doubt
Like,
it. You can't
nah,
like
yeah,
no
I
no
know,
no
I
no.
know,
That's
I
see
know.
the
That's
thing
OP.
about J.J. Abrams is like I guess I'm a stand for or a fanboy for him or whatever, but his films are so clean and well edited and well shot. Like he's so good at what he does.
Yeah,
So I could just imagine like again, Zach gave us a deep, dark, nuanced Superman, human
yeah.
Superman, you know?
Uh-huh.
With JJ, not that it's gonna be like a corny thing, it's gonna just be like cool. Like it's gonna be like fly, like like oh my gosh. And the thing is that he's so good at doing sci-fi stuff that Superman is sci-fi as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like especially dealing with Krypton and all that.
Right.
Yo, that's IMAX 3D City. Like if he gets that gig,
Yeah, dude.
that's gonna be one colorful ass movie.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, yo, they're coming for people's heads, man. That's what HBO Max is doing. They're like, nah.
Yeah, Disney.
What Warner Brothers like, I'm not playing around no more. Like we've
Ex-
been getting shit on for too long.
and on top of that, Warner Brothers also doesn't have to cater to a certain audience
They don't.
because yeah, we got Sesame Street on the same network as we have Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Like you know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? Like and Disney is just like, listen, we could go as far as Civil War and Endgame in terms of, you know, seriously toned films. But that's as far as we'll go. PG-13 action. That's it.
Uh-huh.
HBO could take more risk with their streaming service. And yo, this is gonna be lit, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Oh,
lit.
so I got more information on the DC Superhero High series. Elizabeth Banks to develop. The series follows a group of students trying to navigate high school, but none of them realize that someday they'll become legendary DC heroes.
Hmm.
Right?
It sounds like basically Gotham in high school.
It sounds like it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm drunk. All right, let me just slap this on
Yeah,
real
like
quick.
I
See
don't know.
what's
The
up.
thing is that, and also Elizabeth Banks is really good with comedy. I think she did Bridesmaids. I think.
Let's look up her track record, shall we?
Yeah, this is look up her stats, my guy.
The stat line.
Yo, the stat line.
Bet she's 5'5". I'm
All right.
joking. Let's see. Ooh, she was in
Power
the
Rangers.
original. She was in the original Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire ones as Betty
Yeah.
Brant.
It's Betty Brant. Yep.
Um, the 40-year-old virgin as Beth. Let's see. What movie did you say? Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
She was in Pitch Perfect.
Yep.
Pitch Perfect 2.
Wait,
Magic
she was
Mike.
in it. She also produced on that, I think, too.
Yeah, she did both.
Yeah.
And she's directing, producing, starring, and screenwriting in the Charlie's Angels movie that's coming out.
Oh yeah. See, that's the see. All right. I've heard people shitting on that, bro.
Bro, you know people are gonna shit on it.
Like, I saw the poster for that, and I was like, "Oh, it's over. I'm in there." You know why? Because I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I don't care. The original Charlie's Angels was garbage
That is a hot take.
from like 2003, I think it came
Like
out.
with Cameron Diaz.
Fam, no, see ya. Cameron Diaz, see ya. I don't care.
Bye
For
bye.
the only three movies I saw her in were in The Mask. Um,
Oh,
the
the
one
Mac.
the joint with Ben
Yes, Jim
Stiller.
Carrey.
The
Oh,
joint with Ben Stiller. Along Came Polly,
yes.
and That's it. Yeah, I think that's all I remember seeing her in. But like,
Well, yeah,
whatever.
it's a good take, bro. I mean, look, Elizabeth Banks has a good track record. It seems. Um,
And
there was
she's
one more.
funny. Like she's legit
Yeah,
funny. She's not
she
like
was.
corny
She was
funny.
in. I haven't watched Brightburn yet, but she was in it.
All right.
The
Damn,
movie
I
with
thought
the
she.
evil.
Damn, I thought she did. I thought she did Bridesmaids. Who the hell did Bridesmaids?
She was the Lego movie. You're thinking of Let's see.
Oh, this dude's wife. Oh damn. Oh fuck, what's his name? Nah, go ahead if you're gonna say something.
You're thinking of Kristen Wiig, right?
No, not Kristen Wiig. She directed that?
No, she starred in Bridesmaid though.
Exactly, but who produced it?
Oh, you're talking about producers. Oh.
Judd Apatow's wife.
Who?
Yeah, Judd Apatow's wife. Apatow.
Oh yeah.
What's her name? What's her name? Leslie Mann.
Yes,
Yeah, she
Leslie
did
Mann.
Bridesmaids. All right, okay. She's fucking funny too, man.
She is, yeah.
Yeah, but shout out to Judd Apatow, who I guess this is a conversation for another day, but made possibly the best high school comedy film ever.
Hmm?
Super bad,
Oh, 100%.
dude.
Without
Super
a doubt.
bad. What a fucking classic, man.
Damn.
And that came out when I was in high school too.
Yo. I think it's on Netflix. I'm about to watch it.
Oh
But
my god.
so just to finish it off, new Wonder Woman footage was shown during the HBO Max presentation.
Well, look at that.
The footage though was not released online, obviously, because that shit's annoying. Can I say what she was doing?
Sure, man.
Show Diana fighting inside the White House while wearing her new armor. Ooh.
New old armor since it takes place in the 80s.
Yeah, exactly. And Matt Reeves today official tissue confirmed Jeffrey Wright is James Gordon in the Batman.
Oh yeah. Yo,
Yes.
I'm telling you guys, I am I am telling y'all.
This movie gonna slap.
I see. I don't want that kind of hype. I don't want that kind of hype of it. Like, yo, it's gonna be the best ever. It's gonna be taken serious. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be
Yeah.
take. I'm telling you, like how the Joker is being received right now. That's my projection for this. That is my Ozymandias future sight. I think that the
Yeah.
Batman is gonna have that Joker vibe to it. Like, yo, this is
Yeah,
serious.
and you know what I love? Like I see interviews with
Rob Pat.
yeah, and I remember thinking when I used to watch interviews with Ben Affleck, and like I know that Robert Pattinson, like he's still like, obviously he hasn't even like done anything yet, right, with the role, but just hearing his interviews and people asking about the role and how hype he gets compared to like Ben Affleck. Yeah, he used to get hype, but then like it got to a point where he was just like, I'm done with this shit. Like, stop asking me about it. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just
He got
because he
annoyed.
was like, right, because like he would be doing another movie and people would be like asking him about the Batman. And like I understand, like it's like, hey, I just did this other movie. Why don't you pay attention to that? Ask me questions about that. But like I think Robert Pattinson understands that he's playing such an iconic character. Like, how are interviewers not going to ask you about it? It's like you're the Batman. Like, so like, and he gets hype. He's like, yo, I can't wait. Literally, like he's like, I can't wait. I'm just like, yo, let's go, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you're giving
that
me hype right now.
and I think that like Matt Reeves is gonna he's gonna be the new Nolan, bro.
Bro, he's directing, writing, and producing this
He's
shit.
good. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be the new Christopher fucking Nolan, bro, with a blue filter. That's who Matt Reeves is.
Yeah,
He's Christopher Nolan with blue filter. I mean, or blue color grading over all his films, and can direct action better.
Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves.
Or Matt Nolan.
Yo,
Christopher Matt Nolan Reeves. That's his name.
yo. So officially cast Zoe Kravitz, Robert Pattinson, Jeffrey Wright,
And
Don DeHaan. No, not Don DeHaan.
Paul Dano.
Paul Dano. Oh my god, I was way off.
Paul DeHaan. Or Dan DeHaan.
Paul Dano. So they're confirmed. Who else is rumored though? Can you look that up, that rumored cast list? Cause when I saw that, that looked like the We Are the World of cast. Like I'm talking like Avengers kind of cast. Like
Nah, bro, that cast was OD. Oh, the guy who played in Daredevil, Kingpin. He
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yes. So when Matt Reeves had casted, because what Matt Reeves does when he makes things official is he puts a GIF of the actor, and that's all he does. He put a GIF of
Oh,
Robert.
you talking about the little hashtag thing? No, not the
Like
hashtag. That's an emoji, bro.
no. He'll put like on Twitter. He'll put a GIF.
Oh, cause
Yeah,
I just seen the pictures of the actor with the little emoji next to their name.
yeah. He'll put a GIF, and like, right. He'll confirm it that way. So when he did that for Zoe Kravitz, right? Vincent tweeted at him and was like, "Hey Matt," and that's all he said. And I'm like, "Yo, if my guy is in this movie, bro," and I'm pretty sure he was in one of the. Oh no. I'm thinking of Jurassic World with Chris Pratt. Never mind. Matt Reeves did not direct that, but I was gonna say I thought they were in a movie together.
No, no, no.
But
Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves has not been in the game. Like he does. He hasn't had a lot of
no,
films.
he has not. But like the two Planet of the Apes that he did, I loved.
Yo,
So
those two Planet of the Apes. I have that trilogy. As soon as that box set came out, I had to cop because
yeah, so it's here on Reddit. DC EU leaks. Let's take a look at this mumbo jumbo. Uh, Timothy Chalamet as Dick Grayson. uh, Jonah Hill as Penguin, which we obviously know Jonah didn't get the 10 mil, so he's not in it. David Tennant as Riddler, which is a no. Oscar Isaac as Harvey Dent. Adam Driver as Scarecrow. That would be
yo,
dope. That would be so fire. Nicholas Hoult, Mad Hatter, Jared Harris, Hugo Strange. Yes, Vincent D'Onofrio, Harvey Bullock. Yeah, nah, this shit is bees, bro.
what the fuck, man? That's like an all-star cast.
Nah, that's OD. Those
That's
are
like
like.
fantasy basketball. Like
And last but not least, Pennyworth has been renewed for season 2.
on Epics.
Yay!
Okay, lit. I know. I'll clap for them. I think we would clap.
Nah, I watched the first episode of season 1. It was alright. I need to get back to it.
It's just, dude. Like what somebody commented on one of our posts before. Um, I gave him way too much applause for that.
Word.
Somebody commented saying that certain side characters or C-list characters don't need films or elaborations. Sometimes
Yeah.
they just work better as side characters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew that Alfred was badass, but that's about it. Like I know
Keep
that
him,
he's
keep
always
him,
been
keep him badass by Bruce's side.
exactly or give us a glimpse into his like even if you're doing like a show that Alfred is in.
Like what Gotham did.
Yeah. Like I mean, I don't know how they did it on there. I didn't watch the show, but
Bum ass.
but like kind of implement him like how they did with Karen in Daredevil, where she was a side character, but she had her own episode. Oh my god, yeah, hates Karen, bro.
Karen. Karen.
All right, so what else?
I think that should be it, man.
No, there's one more thing.
Uh
Dan and Dave, I'd like to
oh,
ask you.
word.
I would like to. I'm gonna play the court music right now because they need to come. They need to come to the stand right now.
Did you play it?
Yeah, I'm playing it right now. It's currently playing. People's Court. Dan and Dave, you guys apparently, again, I didn't fact check this, but apparently they admitted that they fucked up season 8.
Yeah. They 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 said they could have done better.
Okay, so I'm still fine with how that ended because, I have a life. I'd like to continue living and enjoying my life. I'm not worried about it. But now I'm under the impression that they kind of did blow it, I guess, even though I was fine with it.
Uh-huh.
All because they got the bag for a potential new venture with Star Wars, which I was actually really excited for because imagine a deep, really introspective Star Wars that they could write. Like
Right.
the potential is lost there now. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? So what? And now I hear that they're doing something for Netflix now.
So exactly. That's why they dropped off of because they landed
Fam.
a major Netflix deal.
But
And
what the hell did Netflix offer them that Disney was giving them the bag for, bro? What are they doing for Netflix?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. But they said they couldn't focus on both. They couldn't like focus their attention on both and do their best on both.
That
But
is crazy. So they just leave.
I
How
think that
you?
would have been dope for Star Wars. They had two really good two people working on it. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work out like that.
Yeah, but the thing is that why would you like that would have been the biggest fuck you to the fans, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody who like because like to me, I would take that as a response to the petition to redo season 8. Like, oh, you want us to redo season 8? We're gonna do a whole new Star Wars trilogy, and we're going forward with it. We don't care what y'all think. Because now, again, people can speculate and say, oh, they don't want the fan heat, so they stepped away and went somewhere
So
else.
the deal with Netflix was worth 300 million for 5 years.
Okay,
That's big.
300 million for 5 years.
Oh my
That's
god.
divided by 5, divided by
60
2.
mil a year. Oh yeah, right. Divided by 2. Sorry.
So
30
30
million a
mil a
year.
year. Wait, minus taxes. 24 mil a year. But still, that's
How insane.
yo. Disney must have definitely offered a crazier bag, bro.
I don't. Why? So then, why would they choose Netflix?
Again, maybe they saw probably more freedom with what they could produce.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's true.
And also, like you said, maybe they wanted to do both, but I guess their heart was more into that other project.
Yeah.
Because I feel a producer or a writer should only invest in or take a gig that they legit care about. Because you get a like, I guess confusing shit that happens. Like, I'm gonna revisit a topic.
Yeah.
Going real deep here. So BVS, that is Chris Terrio and David S. Goyer.
Mm-hmm.
All the deep dialogue, all the monologues, all written by David S. Goyer. Who's David S. Goyer? Well, let me tell you. He wrote Man of Steel, I think, or produced on it.
I think let's fact check. I got you. Keep
Yeah,
talking.
go
I'll
ahead.
fact check for you.
And David S. Goyer also collaborated and wrote with Christopher Nolan.
So you want me to hit you with the facts right now?
Go ahead.
Bet. Writer for Batman Begins. Writer for The Dark Knight. Writer for Batman vs Superman.
Mm-hmm.
that
So,
man ain't with the shits. Writer for Godzilla.
really good movie.
Man of Steel story screenplay.
Look at that.
Dark Knight Rises story.
See, like the thing is that
Yo, he did the story and screenplay for Man of Steel. Yo, go.
yeah, but now look what happens in BVS though. David S. Goyer wrote all the drama script to me. I didn't look into it that deep to see who wrote what, but it's clear to visualize who wrote what. You know what I mean? Like David S. Goyer is all the deep stuff, all the weird, not the weird, but like the Doomsday shit. That's Chris Terrio,
who also wrote Justice League.
Who also wrote on Transformers films. See ya. See ya.
He was also an executive producer on Justice League.
So, like, all right, but shout out to Chris Terrio anyway, because clearly he wrote decent action for Batman.
He is an Oscar winner.
Yeah, he is. I can put respect on that man's name.
Nah, we'll put respect on it.
Yeah,
Justice League is nobody's fault but the studios.
But you have situations like that where you have two people who you have one guy, David S. Goyer, who started on the script and then he left.
Right.
And then Chris Terrio had to pick up where he left off and kind of, fill in the blanks. So now that, shit like that could be tough, man.
Yeah.
That's why I hope that Dan and Dave stay level headed through all this shit.
100%, man. I mean, I'm excited to see what else they'll bring to the table. Just know, everyone, 2020 is about to be a hell of a year.
Yep.
And like so much content's about to come out, which is good for us because we'll have plenty to talk about. Y'all have plenty to listen to. And I think that's it, right, bro?
Oh, also, another point to make.
Oh.
DC will be, I feel, even more incentivized to give Watchmen more seasons now.
Just because?
Mm-hmm. Because they have now, I feel like they'll get more funding for it and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be incentivized. It's like, yo, now it's not just for HBO, it's HBO Max. Like, you'll attract more subscribers there that way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Yeah.
That sounds like a good deal, hopefully. But yeah, that's it. I got nothing else, man.
All right, man. Well, it was always a pleasure talking. All of y'all, just remember to subscribe on YouTube, Chillin with Villains. Remember to follow on Instagram at Comic-Gods, or you can also just type in Chillin with Villains. We should pop up as well.
Yeah.
You already know the deal. So happy Halloween, because this is dropping on Halloween.
Be safe, y'all, in this spooky time.
Spooky season.
Oh my.
But
Oh, that if we forgot to mention anything, if we left certain details out, if we messed up on any facts, blame Zoom.